The gospel music industry on its own, I feel like it's a whole what they used to call this thing, is no atmosphere. It's an ecosystem on its own, honestly, that things happen and things perish inside, right? And the thing is, not just in the gospel music scene, even in the secular scene, you can't always do right by people. Some persons will not like you, some persons will like you, right? You will get criticism depending on what you do. But then if you are now saying you are singing for God, from your decision, if you decide to take money to minister, they would bash you. If you say, I am not taking money, just take care of my crew members, they will say, well, that is also taking some sort of, payment. If you say, okay, don't take care of them, we will bring ourselves, just give us honorarium, they will have questions. If you decide this is how I want to dress, they will have problems. If you use these lyrics and you say, oh, I got it from inspiration, they will say, show us in the Bible. It's almost like some set of persons can't do right. It's just like the way we carry pastors on a pedestal. We also put our gospel music artists on a pedestal. But honestly, in my opinion, music is a business. Regardless, it's not like they have another source of income somewhere to make money from. As much as God will feed them, He's going to use you guys to feed them. But this video particularly is devoted to Nigerian gospel artists who have faced criticism one way or the other, especially over their song lyrics. Honestly, I want us to just dwell on that, right? And I'm going to just get right into it. And I want to start with Gaise Baba, who recently released a song that had over 2 million views. If I'm not mistaken, over 2 million views in one day, in 24 hours. Akande Boye is no turning back to the song featuring Pastor Lawrence Oyor. Pastors stood on the pulpit, preached the whole sermon as regards why that song is evil. I know that there are some churches where the choristers cannot dare sing that song. Even if you do, your pastor is going to say, shut up. Come and collect the mic and ask you people to leave. Maybe even the choir director will face suspension. Lots of persons seem to believe that the song is not inspired by the Holy Spirit, even though Gaise Baba has been in the gospel music scene for over a decade. Some of us knew him since when? Before you guys knew Elijah Level. Some of us have known him since before Elijah Level, 2013, 2014. Gaise Baba has been there giving us gospel anthems. Lawrence Oyor is a pastor. But some persons still feel like, oh, because he carries, he wears this what's it called now? This head, whatever, bandana, thank you, that carries Jesus. A lot of persons said, that is wrong. You're on the pulpit, why is there something on your head on the pulpit? I are preaching, I are calling yourself a servant of God. Persons have said, even the song, coming with the chant in the middle of the song, making it more danceable, putting beats into such a sacred song is terrible. Least of all, your hair is tinted, you're carrying brown hair, you're wearing torn trousers, and you're saying you decided to follow Jesus. Is this a sign of somebody who has decided to follow Jesus? People had questions. While some persons are saying, that Jesus be magnified. Some persons are saying, even if you want to magnify my Jesus, this is no it. I would rather put my Jesus in obscurity than magnify him in such a manner. What do you think? I want to move quickly from Gaise Baba. You know why we are questioning him. You know why we are questioning Pastor Lawrence Oyor. Even though these guys have gone ahead to give us videos of the backstory for that song to come into being, people still have questions and still have criticisms. And it caused a whole divide, at least online. Now, another person whose song lyrics, have had a lot of persons say, at this point, I doubt your salvation. I was saying it from the beginning. No, it's not like you have it like that. But just because you sprinkle Jesus in your song 1 time, 2 times, you think it's okay. That is Ebuka songs. What even now kills this Ebuka song situation is that he now went on a live stream with Pella. And he didn't just go on a live stream with Pella. He encouraged Pella to speak in tongues, knowing fully well that Pella you know, the kind of personality Pella is online. A lot of believers feel like you are not one of us. They are just certain, they've judged him, even though their Bible says don't judge. They've judged him and said, you are not one of us. That much I can tell. You are not there, you're now saying God of Pella. You are there giving him platform. Hey guys, your friends are laughing while he was mocking tongues. How dare you, blasphemy. Pastors also talked about it. And not to now mention the way Ebuka, I feel like a lot of persons are, even the gospel, the female female singers, we'll get to them. They are judged about their dressing, their appearance. I feel like there's a certain way you have to present yourself if you say you are a gospel minister. There's a certain way you have to present yourself. It does not matter if your hair is low cut, even if your hair is not tinted, if you have some certain hairstyles, they feel like it's terrible. If your dress is too fitted, if your trouser as a man is too fitted, if your suit is too, you know, body fitted, they have questions. When I say you're a fine boy, we love Jesus. Who's saying you? People have questions about that, saying no. I doubted your salvation and now you invite Pella. I'm just certain that that's why I don't like your songs. Your songs don't inspire me. They don't minister to me like Minister Dunsi Oyekon's songs. Meanwhile, this same Minister Dunsi Oyekon, people have had problem with him. Some of his song lyrics, people have questioned it, saying, how would you say deep? You're calling on to the deep. You're doing this one, you're doing that one. How? That's secular. You've taken it from you know, incantation. People said that about his songs. People have problems with how Minister Dunsi Oyekon says he does not charge to minister. Just take care of my crew members. It's an instruction. It's my personal consecration to my God. People have questions. They said, no. How dare you? He says, oh, I get my songs from, you know, deep ministry. This man says Asher in his songs. And people are like, oh, yeah, the tribe of Asher, they are the ones that minister and do all of these things. It's in the Bible. Some are saying, no, that's where he gets his own power. You know, see what I'm saying? Follow me. Some persons are saying that. So even Minister Dunsi Oyekon has his own criticism. They've criticized Gaise Baba. They've criticized Dunsi Oyekon. They've criticized, what have I mentioned again? Ebuka songs. Another person who has faced criticism a lot. I feel like Mama Tope Alabi's journey is one that if she writes a book, a whole chapter or maybe two will be dedicated to the many times Nigerians have called her out. When Tope Alabi started in the entertainment industry as a whole, she was an actor. Then she moved on to making, you know, soundtracks for movies. Then started her own songs, and then she would call on Lord about Ajanoku, is a late pastor. Call on the God of her pastor. People were saying, why would you be calling on the God of a pastor? That you have a husband, but no, Ajanoku this, Ajanoku that, Ajanoku this. That is where you are getting this thing from. And even the pastor, the man of God himself that you are healing, you're not even sure of his source of power. We don't know. It seemed like he has, you know, buried something somewhere. A lot of, even when the late pastor Ajanoku passed, controversies upon controversies. Now we moved on from that. So I said, why are you wearing trousers? People question her. When you started, you were not wearing trousers. How are you now wearing trousers? You've backslided. Your song, most of your songs don't carry the word Jesus. You just release, you know, melodious songs at this point. It's just lyrics that you're pushing out. The lyrics that they say she's pushing out. Some people even had problem about it. Aboru Boye, how dare you say that? You know? And Tope Alabi now then said Aboru Boye, which means sort of like I am giving honor to whom honor is due. Something like that, like I'm worshiping you. But it's something that in Yoruba parlance, they use when it comes to traditional worship. When you're worshiping a deity, when you want to go and pay homage to a deity. But in Tope Alabi's case, she was saying it's just a Yoruba word which worships a deity, and God is my own supreme being. So I'm just, you know, giving him the accolade he deserves. That was her own explanation. And she also had to explain the Oniduro situation. But Mama Tope Alabi's life has been one, I mean, not her life, but her career. Even her child got married recently. The biological father was not there. People still question her. You know? And to just top it up and wrap it all up, Moses Bliss, yes, this one shocked me. Because I'm like, when? How? Moses Bliss got married to somebody who does not wear earrings. You can't say it is the choice. It is his choice in marriage that is the bad thing. What is the bad thing Moses Bliss did? Thank you very much for asking. Choreography to promote his songs. Now you know it's TikTok, social media. If you want your song to blow, if you as a person want your song to blow, you have to do PR and all of those things. And because Moses Bliss had to do a choreography to his song to promote his song, a lot of persons questioned it. That the choreography is worldly. That is not how we should have done it. He's joining the world. And because Ebuka's songs also mentioned that he left Moses Bliss because, he didn't really feel like it was in alignment with his calling, and anything that takes away from the gospel, he does not want to be a part of it. That's why they criticized Moses Bliss. I'd like to hear from you in the comment section. Do you agree with any of these things, any of these opinions about this? Because there's some persons that it seems like everybody accepts, right? Whatever they do, no wrong, they are good. We get inspiration from them. We listen to them, and our heart is honorary mention is this mama Shola. Listen, but I didn't include that because she has said it. If you think my song is not glorifying God, don't listen to my song. It's not a must. But I like to hear what you guys think in the comment section about all of these artists that I've mentioned. Do you agree with the list? Do you not agree with the list? Who do you agree with, and who do you not agree? And who have I not mentioned? Whose songs do you think should just be secular songs? This person should just take away gospel from their discography or their biography and just say they are secular artists and would accept them. Let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching this video. We are your one-shop plug for everything entertainment. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.